Hello and welcome back to another strong Bible study. We're going to be picking up with Genesis chapter 1 verse 3. So let's get right into it. Chapter 1 verse 3. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. 4. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Okay, so we've got this light. Now, I've heard a lot of people say, well, there was light before there was a sun or stars or anything like that. The Bible just is all a mistake. They're just showing their ignorance. What is this light? Let's look a little closer at that. We're going to turn over to Genesis, okay? I'm sorry, Revelations, chapter 21. We're going to pick it up here in 23. See if we can figure out maybe what that light is. In the city, this is talking about the New Jerusalem coming down from heaven, descending from heaven. And the city had no more need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it. For the glory of God did lighten it. And the Lamb is the light thereof. We know who the Lamb is. That's Jesus Christ. Okay. 24. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. The kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. So let's go one more place to get another witness here. The book of St. John, not the Epistle of John, St. John, chapter 1. Let's pick it up here in 5. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehend it not. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. This John is John the Baptist, is who they're talking about. Verse 7. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light. The light here, notice the capital L, that all men through him might believe. 8. He was not that light. John was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. So, the light is Jesus. It's the Son of God. Let's go back to Genesis 1. So that's what they're talking about here. Now remember, God's reproducing the earth here. He destroyed it in the last lecture, and now he's recreating it, basically. All right, so we had the first day. Let's start off with the second day, which is Genesis chapter 6. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." We'll keep going a little bit, then explain this firmament. Verse 7. And God made the firmament, and divided the waters, which were under the firmament, from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. 8. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day. So, what is this firmament from heaven? And the waters above it and below it. Well, the waters below it obviously are the seas, the oceans. And the waters above it kind of give you an indication of what things were like in that first earth age. There was water that surrounded the earth that protected it. It's not that difficult. It's just hard for us to imagine. But if you think about it, that would be very protective. It would protect the earth from all kinds of the harmful rays and other things that would come in and do harm. So very interesting. That's something that's confuses a lot of people, but it's actually very simple. All right, let's continue. Verse 8. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day. Okay, we got that. And God said, let the waters under the heaven, be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. Let's go to verse 10. And God called the dry land earth, and gathering together of the waters, he seas. And God saw that it was good. 11. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit, after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. God already knew that he was going to make man in flesh, and man was going to need grass and fruit. Chapter 1, verse 12. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed, after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself, after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. So there you have God making grass and fruit trees, perennials that constantly reproduce. They have seed, and every year they bloom again and grow new trees and new grass. Kind after kind. That's God's way. That's how he does things. And it was good. Here we have the third day. Now remember the last lecture, what we learned. Be ignorant not of this one thing, which is that one day with the Lord is 1,000 days with man. God said, don't be ignorant of that fact. So here we just finished up the third day. We're looking at about 3,000 years in. So, all right, guys, I told you I wanted to make these a little shorter. So we're going to end it here, and we'll pick up next time with the beginning of the fourth day with Genesis 14. And we've got a few more days of creation here, and we're going to see what happens in the next days. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed this, if these videos are helping you. Let me know if you want to keep watching them, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.